Well, back to Under Oath. I'm attorney Jeff Kaufman, sitting next to my partner Craig Lynd. Woo, we get a lot of angry people online. They don't like us.
They don't like you.
No, they don't like you.
Oh, they love me.
No, they don't. Because they always refer you to the big guy.
Well,
they don't even know your name, the big guy.
Well, that's very descriptive.
Does the big guy actually practice law? I'm going, yeah, he practices law. And here's the thing. Anytime they disagree with you, they think you're wrong. They think, oh, he doesn't know the law. He don't know the law.
They think, who doesn't think that?
They all do.
I've never seen that.
Come on, all the time.
I've never seen that.
Do you know how many comments we delete to protect your...
To protect my ego?
Yeah.
I have no idea how many comments you delete.
I'll
bet you it's 0. Dave, producer Dave, how many comments? Don't look at Jeff. Don't look at Jeff.
Hold on,
look at him. Tell me how many comments you delete to protect my ego. Just one?
Well, that's one every day, at least.
One per hour.
No, about one every 10 minutes. You know what? It depends on the topic. See, I don't get offended anymore because I kind of laugh at it.
So leave them on there to teach me a lesson. I need to know.
You have the ability to learn?
I think so.
It's never happened in the past, but if that opportunity ever came around, I'd probably take it.
We shouldn't give up.
All right, let's talk about failed opportunities. You know, the part 2 of Wicked is out. You know, the musical, which they broke into 2 movies.
Yep, I saw that.
You know, the musical's only 3 hours. I don't know why the movie had to be 6. They could have just followed the musical and been fine.
I saw parts of it. My little girl was watching that with one of her friends, and like in between football games, commercials, I would see.
Take one for the team.
20 seconds of it, 30 seconds of it.
All right. She's doing the premiere in Australia. And some dude, actually it's in Singapore, and some 26-year-old Australian guy, somehow he goes to Singapore to go to the premiere, and he jumps over the fence and grabs Ariana. Now Ariana weighs a whopping 32 pounds. I've seen her lately.
Well, is he a fan of hers, or is he trying to hurt her?
Who knows what he was doing? But then he starts dancing, and he was trying to get attention.
Oh,
well, Singapore.
It's like a TikTok video kind of thing.
While we are not licensed in Singapore, they charge him with public nuisance. Only a fine up to $1,500. He grabbed her. Not just, there's a difference. He got in the dance, but he actually grabbed her, did everything. He could have harmed her. $1,500 fine.
Yeah, but he didn't, though. He didn't hurt her, right?
Doesn't matter. It's still battery. And here it'd be a battery, a harmful or offensive touching.
Well, I can appreciate the fact that they have a distinction in Singapore when it's not actually harmful or offensive. It's just annoying.
I can't reach over and just grab a celebrity.
They have a category of annoying that we don't have. We should have that category here. Like, what would be the under battery? Well,
we charge more?
Between assault and battery, no less. Like, I touch you, but it's just annoying. I don't punch you, but I put my hand on your shoulder, and you don't like my hand being on your shoulder. But to call that battery and to call me punching you in the nose battery, those aren't really the same. They shouldn't be viewed as the same.
Update. We got an update within 2 seconds. Dude had to do 9 days.
9 days? That does not look like an Australian guy.
Oh, look, come on. He's got feathers in his hair.
That looks like a Singapore person.
No, he's from Australia. He just identifies.
No, that's
what who's like you're an expert. The Australian influencer.
I have been to at least 2 countries outside the United States. Okay. So I am what they call a world traveler. And I can tell you by looking at somebody what country they're from.
And it was determined that the act was premeditated now.
Well, of course it was premeditated.
Of course it was.
He wanted the picture. He wanted the picture of him standing next to.
Could you imagine
Ariana Grande or the other lady?
Now here's the thing about him. I'm looking at him right now.
Did he touch Ariana Grande because he was trying to get next to her?
Oh, okay.
Or did he touch her because she was in the way of him getting next to the other lady?
And this kid looked a little frail. He might have been the same size as Ariana. I don't think he would make 9 days.
No, they don't put you in like hardcore prison
in
for
Singapore?
Just 9 days. No, they don't.
You think the Asians have like a Holiday Inn or something?
Yes, I think they do. I don't think they have the same. Like county jail versus prison here in Florida. That's a big difference.
If you've been in a Singapore lockup, please send us your opinion. If Craig is thinking it's the Motel 6 version of.
Yeah. Is it all hardcore prison? No, right next to murderers. They put that guy right next to murderers and rapists? I don't think so.
I think there are a couple places that I would not want to be locked up in.
Singapore,
Mexico, Singapore. There's certain places that, I might not want to be treated as well as I believe I might be.
But I can appreciate the fact that it's not really a huge deal. Like, it's not the same as battery. Like, if he had struck her with something. Like, if he punched her, then obviously he should be doing 90 months.
I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting tired of and here's
fans.
Okay,
she kind of.
I'm not crapping on influencers. Okay, I'm not. But when you do bad things to irritate people just for attention, not a big fan. Like, they got all these, and now they got these 22-year-olds who have these huge bodyguards, and they run over and harass people. And then when the person goes around to, like, hey, put him in his place, the bodyguard steps in.
Yeah, it's bad news. They're going to get shot.
There's going to be somebody who's going to go, this person doesn't belong on this planet. And everyone's going to say, hey, Jeff, they're going to say it's a First Amendment thing and all this other stuff. I don't think intentionally screwing with somebody or trying to cause a fight, intentionally, your actions by running over and physically assaulting somebody and thinking that, that it's just a joke.
Yeah, but that's not the same. In my mind, there's a different category from what this kid did versus jumping the fence to punch somebody or to hit him with a bag of urine or, something gross and offensive like that. Like, he just wanted a picture next door and he knew that this is the only way to get it. He's not going to.
He didn't want the picture. He wanted the viral moment.
Okay. And he paid for it. He's got 9 days.
I'm sure he didn't think he. I'm absolutely positive he wasn't thinking he was
going to get more. I mean, she wasn't actually in any danger.
No, but that's so weird because celebrities, some of these celebrities are tiny. I mean, just tiny people. And I mean, they break pretty easy. This, like I said, she's a tiny person. I've seen her and,
Well, I think he got what was appropriate. You think he should have gotten more?
No, I think 9 days is good. I could live with 9. I just don't like the idea of him now using this celebrity, using this bad moment to enhance himself. And we don't allow that to happen in prison. Like, if you go to jail and you try to make money off it, a lot of times that money goes to the victim.
Yeah, I think that only counts for murder, though.
Is it?
I think that rule only applies. You can't profit off of your crimes when you injure somebody, and you can't make money from the fact that you injured them. So you couldn't have a movie about how you killed somebody and then make money from it.
Well, it's not only murder. Certain states, I think there are about 40 of them that have what they call the son of Sam rights. This was one of these murderers who were busted, but it applies to all victims, not just murderers. But New York actually had a case where they said it was a little too broad. You can't, just because he tells a story doesn't mean you should be able to get your money off it, but it has to be clear. I think it's like a $10,000 threshold.
Yeah,
sometimes.
well, I kind of agree. God, I hate to say this, but I kind of agree with New York that there should be a limiting factor. And the limiting factor should be that you can't do it if you murdered somebody or you raped somebody or something like that. But if you're a drug cartel guy and you go and you do 20 years in prison, then you come out and make a movie about how you became a drug cartel guy, I don't see a problem with you profiting from that. It's an interesting story, and you are allowed to sell it for what the market will pay for it, right?
Look at OJ. OJ, his book sales, remember, he said, if I did it.
I don't remember that.
If I did it. He wrote this thing.
He wrote a book that said, if I did it?
If I did it, yeah.
How did I miss that?
Well, let's just say that if I did it, that money all went to Goldman.
Yeah.
Now, Goldman, believe it or not, he's been trying to get his money for 30 years. And
isn't OJ dead?
Yeah. So the people, his estate has been like keeping the money from the Goldmans, supposedly.
Well, who's he going to go to if it doesn't go to the Goldmans? Does he have sons and daughters?
Well, he has children.
Does he?
But and also you have the IRS.
Well, the IRS wants
IRS wants
I'd rather the Goldmans have it than the IRS.
Ooh, no. IRS gets it first. We have a lot of respect for you guys. You guys are fantastic. Crazy.
Yes, of course. What was I thinking?
So I will take on the mob before I take on the IRS. I want you to know right now.
Huh.
Nope. IRS, these are badasses. They took down Capone.
Yeah, for not filing taxes,
yes.
right?
Could you imagine? That's how powerful. That don't screw with those guys. Yeah. I'm more scared of a calculator than I am of a gun. No way. But yeah, so in situations like this, they don't want you profiting off it. And I think some of that does apply to this influencer stuff where they get involved and they commit crimes and they do bad stuff. Now, some of them are employed later because of their antics.
Right. Yeah. So this guy could if this guy blows up now, say for example,
pants on the ground,
and all of a sudden he starts making millions of dollars because everybody's following him. You think Ariana Grande should be able to say,
nope,
hold on, you don't get to make that money. The only reason that anyone even knows your name is because you came over and jumped where you didn't belong and hugged me when you weren't supposed to. If it weren't for that, nobody would know your name and I get all that money.
That's where I don't think they allow it.
Well, that's actually in that case, I would support it.
Well, look at the guy. Who was the guy in the OJ case who dropped the N-bomb and then denied he did?
Mark Furman.
Mark Furman. Mark Furman became huge afterwards. Huge. Because of that trial for perjuring himself. I mean, it was crazy. He was a correspondent. He was on everything. And he became famous because of his perjury. Not a fan of, hey, I was a really bad dude. Now I'm going to get a network spot because I was a bad dude.
Yeah.
What can I tell you? America.